Hey everyone, Otaku J here, just checking in with y'all. As you can see, I have a little bit of new changes. I got the lights set up. Looks all right. It's still kind of 50-50. I need to hook up the edges that my right or left. Anyway, the opposite side with the like this light right here, this red one, and you put a blue one on the other side. I mean, I can change the colors to whatever I want, but you typically see the red blue format with other YouTubers. But anyway, along with this video, I do need to mention that while I was doing this, I had my drawing lamp on. So as I'm showing off the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, there's a little bit of a, well, it's more than a little bit. There's a lot of glare, so you really can't see what I'm showing off card-wise. So to fix this problem, I went ahead and just found pictures of the cards online and have them kind of off to the left side so you can actually see what I'm describing and or reading off. Anyways, that's pretty much it. So let's continue on with the video. So it's kind of like a double intro. Please forgive me for that. Oh, hey everyone, this is Otaku J here once again, and today I'm going to do an unboxing, or rather an unpacking of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because I've been into Yu-Gi-Oh ever since the United States release back in the early 2000s. Uh, Doing a unboxing video is a little bit complicated due to the fact that normally when you unpack something, you're not trying to narrate as you go along, but anyway, let's just go ahead and see what. And I have Eternity Code right here, which is apparently a new release. Got it from old Walmart, along with Chaos Impact here, and then they had some sort of a release of 25 cards plus one rare. I've read online that these are mostly just boosters and others cards that they couldn't normally sell, so they just open up all the packs, I guess, repackage them in these. This was like what, $5, $10, and then your regular like 3 or 4 for the regular booster packs. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what I got here, starting with Eternity Code. I hope y'all can see this because I can't see where my camera is because it's above me. Struggling here. Put that away for now. See, we got a Trias, okay, Hierarchia, I guess that's how it's pronounced, fairy. I have multiple fairy cards, which back in the day there weren't a whole lot, but then again, it's been so long since I've played as well. But now there's more availability cards, especially with links and other ones. I mean, this is great. Let's see what his effect is here. During your main phase, if this card is in the graveyard, you contribute up to 3 fairy monsters, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Then you can apply the following effects in sequence depending on the number of cards distributed. If you distributed 2 or more, destroy one card. Destroy one card your opponent controls. If it was 3, draw 2 cards. You only use this effect of Trias Hierarchia once per turn, or you can just, hopefully y'all can read that, I'm not entirely sure. Deep Sea Artisan, Sea Serpent, AIQ for an Inkster monster, whatever that is. Deep Sea Minstrel, Sea Serpent Tuner, Moduloci. Is it Moduloci or Modolce? I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Modolce. I'll just do Modolce Salon. I do have quite a few Modolce cards, although I do not know if I have enough for a deck. That's the problem. Pride of the Plunder Patrol. Looks like actual trolls. Lantern Shark, Fish, Bluebeard, the Plunder. Okay, so that must be a new one that I don't know about. These patrol cards with these weird looking. It's like they try to make them cute, but a little bit ugly at the same time. Flourishing Frolic. What does that do? Evacuate the top cards in your deck equal to the number of Flourishing Frolic. Okay. So some sort of tadpole or frog theme. Just put those there. Move on here. Moving on to the second eternity code. Oh, I'll get it in frame. That'd be nice, right? Let's see what we got here. Pyrate, the Pirate Ghost. Okay, Aqua. Always good for an Aqua themed deck. If a face-up water monster you control except Pyrath, the Ghost Pirate is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard. You can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. And if you do so, it gains 100 attack for each water monster in your graveyard. That's actually pretty awesome. Until the end of the next turn, you can only use the effect of Pirate the Ghost once per turn. Well, I mean, it is pretty handy. Another AIQ, multiple. Another Trias Hierarchy. Super Heavy Samurai Wagon. And I have a bunch of Super Heavy Samurai cards. I believe I have enough to make an actual deck, especially ever since the Pendulum cards came out with the Super Heavy Samurai. So hopefully I'll make one of those decks pretty soon. Here we go, pull the Link card. I guess it's, what is that, normal rare? Access Code Talker. Cyberverse Link needs to affect monsters. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's effect activations. If this card is a Link Summon, you can target one Link monster that was used as material to Link Summon. This card gains attack equal to that monster's Link rating times 1000. You can banish one Link monster from your field or graveyard. Destroy one card your opponent controls also the rest of the turn. Also for the rest of this turn. You cannot banish monsters with the same attribute to activate the effect of Access Code Talker. 2300 attack of Link level 4. Let's see, Thunder Dragon Lord, Thunder cards. Man, back in the day, I remember Thunder cards being super weak, and I really didn't have. With the cards I've collected back in the day, you really couldn't make an actual Thunder deck. But I believe, I mean, the game has gone for so long now, since what, 2002-ish, 3-ish, can't remember. You probably could now. Another Pride of the Patrol card. Torpedo Takedown. Target one water XYZ monsters you control. Detach one material monster from it. Inflict 400 damage to your opponent for each card in your hand. That's pretty good. If you do, that monster gains attack equal to the damage inflicted. Until the end of this turn, you can banish this card. And one water XYZ monster from your graveyard, draw 2 cards. You can only use Torpedo Takedowns effect once per turn, and only that turn once. But it's a spell card you can only use once, so that's kind of. I should go with that. I mean, it's not a continuous magic card, so that's kind of odd to throw that in there. XYZ Revive Splash. It's basically just get your card back. Target one rank 4 lower XYZ monster in your graveyard, special summon. Its attribute becomes water. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one water XYZ monster from your control. One monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck one water XYZ monster that is one rank higher than that monster you control by using it as material. This is treated as an XYZ summon. Transfer the materials to the summoned monster. You can only use XYZ Revive Splash and its effect once per turn, and only once that turn. It's a trap card for one use. It's not continuous unless something's changed. I don't know. So that was Eternity Code. I believe it's a new booster. Not entirely sure. Haven't really kept up with anything from the YuGiOh scene. Okay. I believe I just realized something because I believe the lens is about right about here. I'm hoping I've gotten it right, but I think I've been moving it a little bit too much towards the right, so I'm gonna try and center this a little bit more. But anyway, going on with Chaos Impact. Security device. Let's see the two rares we got out of this Chaos Impact. Of course, I always give you the 2 of 4 super variant cards. And that's kind of cool because it's almost like a guarantee you're gonna get something pretty awesome. Armory Call. Whoops. Add 1 equipped spell card from your deck to your hand. Then you can equip 1 appropriate monster you control. You can only activate Armory Call once per turn. Oh, that would be great with. I wish I knew the name of the magic card. I used to use it all the time. Trying to think of it. I'll probably post it, somewhere around on the screen here in a little bit once I remember it. But it was a magic card. It was a magic equip card, and the ability it had was you gain 500 attack and defense for each magic and or trap card on your side of the field. So you could easily have a 2,500 plus, or just the basic 500 if it was the only one magic or trap card. Well, if it was the only magic card, yeah. But 2,500 plus any weak or strong monster could really, bait your opponent into attack. Use this, man. That'd be freaking awesome. But 6 samurai card. I believe I have enough cards for a 6 samurai deck. I've also probably bought. I think I have a 6 samurai structure deck, which all I gotta do is just improve a little bit more, because they've always been adding, as far as I remember, they've always been adding better 6 samurai cards. But this one is a Link monster, Earth Warrior. Link two warrior monsters, including a 6 samurai monster. If this card was Link summoned, you can discard 1 card, add 1 card from your deck to your hand that is an effect that takes the place of a Bushido counters. You can only use this effect of Battle Shogun of the 6 samurai once per turn. Each time a 6 samurai monsters is normal or special summoned to a zone or zones. This card points to place 1 Bushido counter on this card. This card gains 1,000 attack for each Bushido counter on your field. Oh, sorry, I was just making sure that my phone is actually recording, because I didn't even think to check it. But okay, that was the 2 super rare variants. We're gonna go on to the Chaos Impact actual boosters. I think I'm in frame. Hopefully I am. They don't know. Camera's above me. Let's see. Primeval Manstrong, Rock 2000, 3000. Let's see. Infinite Track Brutal Dozer, Machine card. Dino Wrestler, Valonix, I guess you would say. Dinosaur. Dinosaurs have gotten really better. I remember when they came up with, I think it was just the Rex Raptor themed deck, and I can't remember if that was decent or terrible. I want to say it was terrible, because most if not all, theme decks. If it's not an actual structure deck, you're really not getting any good cards. Only because the cartoon. I'm sorry. Uh, I just committed an anime sin right there. The anime adaptation of the manga. Um, the rules in the manga slash anime are real loose, and they pretty much just do what they want, especially Yugi. I mean, how in the world are you supposed to? With I think it was Stone Soldier, he was able to smack the moon and break it, and that fisherman dude lost his field power ups. It makes zero sense. Also, when Yugi destroyed the defense ring around Dark, was it Dark Illusions Castle or something? I can't remember. It was some sort of castle. He destroyed the defense ring with catapult turtle. He just does what he wants basically, and the card game is more solid in rules. It's weird. There's no tributes. I don't know if there's any tributes in the newer adaptations of Yu-Gi-Oh. I've only watched up to 5D. So regular Yu-Gi-Oh, the one with Jaden GX. Yeah, I've watched GX, and then just 5Ds, and that's about it. But I mean, just the Canon series alone is really, really good. And everybody, not everybody, but it's definitely worth a watch if you're into the game. There we go. Phantos, the Dream, Marathine, which really looks nice. But the wolf itself it's pretty awesome. I don't know if y'all can see that holographic card, Beast Warrior. Probably reading the card name and the effects, it's a part of the Dream Warrior. Dream Warrior. Dream Mirror set. Jelly Cannon. When a monster declares an attack, target one monster on the field and shuffle it into the deck. So that's pretty awesome to get rid of. Rid of something that is about to like destroy you. Dino Wrestler Marital or Marshall. It's probably Marshall. Dino Wrestler Marshall and Pello. Dinosaur card. Part of the Dino Wrestler series set. Bayonator, the Baneful Barrel. A handgun with a bayonet. That's actually pretty awesome. Zombie card. I love zombie cards. Once per turn, you can target one face up. Monster your opponent controls, it loses 1,000 attack for each monster your opponent controls. That is actually pretty awesome, especially if you want to break something with 3,000 attack or more. That is definitely going into my zombie deck. Definitely. World Legacy, World Key, machine card. Part of the World Legacy set. I'm sorry, World Key. I don't know. Oh, another Ocean card. If you don't know, I really like. I guess my favorite decks or themes would be light cards, water cards, and zombie cards. All Marinus monsters you control gain 200 attack. Also, each one gains 600 attach for each Marinus you control. Card equipped to it. Monsters you control using. I just can't read right now. But you get the point. You're going to get benefits and whatnot. Looks really good. Is it Marine Cess or Marin Cess? Because it's just the word Marine and Princess combined together. All Marine Cess monsters you control gain 200 attack. Also, each one gains 600 attack for each Marine Cess card equipped. 2 with monsters you control in the extra monster zone that were linked summoned using Marine Cess Crystal Heart as material are unaffected by your opponent's card's effects when you link summon Marinus monster to your extra card zone, except during the damage step you can equip up to 3 Marinus link monsters with different names from your graveyard to link summon that monster. That's a lot to say and read. Oh my gosh. So that's booster 1 of that. And that's pretty much all the same stuff. Booster 2. See, we got Salamangreat Burning Shell. Quick magic card. Special summon 1 Salamander. Yeah. Crusher Run. If a face-up birth monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it, banish. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Set 1 Outrigger. Extension or spin turn from your deck or graveyard. You can only use the effect of Earth Crusher once per turn. This is just good if you have like an Earth theme deck, but whatever the Outriggers extension and or spin turn or Crusher run, I imagine this would be a lot better. Oh, it's continuous. Nice. Here we go. I just pulled a Marinus card, so that's pretty awesome. But like I said, I haven't played I really don't keep up with the card game and its iterations past 5Ds. But now I've taken the time to know how to synchro. Well, of course, synchro summon, XYZ summon, link summon, and pendulum. So now I'm familiar with those cards once again. Cyberverse Link, Marinus Sea Angel. It needs 1 level 4 lower Marinus monster. If this card is link summon, you can add 1 Marinus spell from your deck to your hand. You can only link summon Marinus Sea Monster Angel once per turn. Bye damage. During damage calculation, if your monster is attacked, your battling monster cannot be destroyed by that battle. Also, if you take battle damage from that battle, your opponent takes effect damage equal to double that amount. You can only apply this effect of bye damage once per turn. That's pretty awesome. Trap card. Here we go. Another link card. Test Panther. Beast. So you gotta use Gladiator Beast monsters for this one. So 2 monsters, including a Gladiator Beast monster. I believe I do have a few Gladiator Beasts. Not enough for a deck, I tell you that much. But I mean, having a link card, nice. Blessed Winds. Nice little anime motif going on. You can apply the following effects. Send 1 plant monster from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. Gain 500 life points. Target 1. So basically, this is the normal monsters. Yeah, so pay 1,000 life points, special summon 1 aroma monster from your graveyard. You can use the effect of Blessed Winds once per turn. Continuous. Oh, nice. So I do have like a pre-built plant deck. It's really not that good. I haven't actually revamped it since I made it, and I've actually gotten better plant cards since then. This is definitely going in it. Another World Legacy World Key. Romage Majoram. I do believe I have a Romage cards, just not a whole lot of them. This will definitely help out. I mean, Soul Levy, Continuous Trap. You can only control 1 Soul Levy monster. You can only control 1 Soul Levy each time your opponent special summons a monster. Send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. Talk about trying to crush your opponent's either good cards and or just making them reach that point to where they can't draw anymore. That's pretty awesome. But I do not, as far as I know, this is the only Soul Levy card I have. That was loud. Sound like it's about to rain. I just heard some thunder. Moving on to the third one, we have another Marinus Sea Angel link card. Chobham Armor Dragon card. Lots of stuff to read there. Abominable Chamber of the Unchained. Special summon 1 Unchained. Okay, Unchained monsters. Peaceful Burial. Send 1 monster from your deck to the graveyard. Over the rest of this turn, you cannot activate cards or the effect of cards with the same name the scent monster had in your graveyard, you can only activate Peaceful Burial once per turn. Huh. Salaman Great Transcendence, part of the Salaman Great set, I believe. Quick magic card. The World Legacy, continuous spell. You can only control one World Legacy each time a face-up level 5 or a monster higher. Set from the field to the graveyard. Place one counter on this card for each card. Maximum 7 on this card. You can send this card with 7 counters to the graveyard. Special summon one Cyberverse Link monster from your extra deck. That's actually pretty awesome. If you have a really good Link card. But at the same time, it has only level 5 or higher have to be set from the field to the graveyard. I mean, if they're destroyed, so yeah, like, technically that would count. I mean, but you really want your level 5 monsters? Because anything level 5 or higher is pretty good, so you really want... I don't know, just this one just requires a lot of strategy, if you think about it. Astraghouls, a zombie card. This card is normal summon. You can target one level 4 lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position, but its effects are negated. Also banish it during the end phase. Once per turn, you can roll a 6-sided dice, and the face-up monsters you currently control become equal to the level equal to the result until the end of this turn. So that's actually pretty awesome, but 2000 defense on level 5, kind of risky, but to increase a monster to level 6 or something, or lower it for like a synchro or a XYZ or Link. Wow. Well, no, Links don't have levels, so yeah. Dances with Beasts with like a King Kong type monster. When an opponent declares an attack, while the combined attack of all face-up monsters they control is 8,000 or higher, special summon 3 monsters with different names in attack position. One each from your hand, deck, and graveyard. So one from your hand, one from your deck, and one from your graveyard. You can only activate Dances with Beasts. And you can only activate 1 Dances with Beasts per turn. So you can activate multiples of this card, just 1. Still a pretty good effect if you're about to be stomped into oblivion. This actually might turn the game around. And that was the Chaos Impacts Special Edition. Those $10 3-pack with the variant, and these are the... I believe only Walmart and Target do this. Like I said, they, from what I read online, these are cards that they couldn't sell, and they kind of... A lot of people just say these are trash. Some people say they pull really good cards from these. I'm not entirely sure. I don't mind if I can add it to my collection, which my collection is pretty good. Probably a bit too much. But let's see what we got. First up, we got Link. First thing we got is Link Disciple Cyberverse. You can contribute 1 level 4 lower cyber monster. You contribute 1 monster. This card points to draw 1 card, then place 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. You can only use this effect of Link Disciple once per turn. So basically, just sift through cards. That's actually not too bad. Salamander Grift. Salaman Great Grift. Another continuous trap card. Part of that set. I don't have any, other than what I pulled here, I don't have any Salaman Great cards. Ritual Salaman Great card. You know, the thing about ritual monsters is they're too hard to pull off to summon unless you have all the right cards. You'd have to have a dedicated ritual monster deck. If they would just change the rules and have ritual monsters in the extra deck like they do with XYZs and synchros and links, people would actually use ritual monster cards, because all you would have to pull after that is just a spell card with the tributes, and easy. Whereas they make, why they decided to keep ritual monster cards so difficult to use, no idea. Invincibility barrier, continuous trap card. Once per turn, you can banish one face-up ritual, fusion, synchro, XYZ, or pendant link monster you control this turn. The effects of that monster with the same name are banished with the same card name as that banished monster ritual, blah, 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 are negated. Whatever. Or I believe it's supposed to be like orchestrated core. Once per turn, you can banish one monster card from your field of graveyard, then target one Orcust. Overworld Legacy, continuous trap card. Fusion plant monster, which is just needs one fusion monster plus one dark monster. Predaplant dragon Tapilio, probably some sort of plant name. It looks pretty good. I really don't use fusions. Time Escaper. During either player's turn, you can discard this card and banish one second monster you control. Banish it until your next standby phase. I guess you could save a monster that would be destroyed. Mad Sword Beast is I believe it's an actual old card. I mean, it might just be a reprint. And this card attacks with an attack higher than the defense. Yeah, this is an old card and it's weak. Kaiser Sea Snake. I believe this is an old card. Double Resonator. Fiend Tuner. Effect. Fishborg Archer. Yeah, these are actually really old cards. Swords Revealing Light, while an old card, is actually a pretty good one. It'll buy you some time to build up something pretty good. Rush for that. Yeah, these are. YS. I'm pretty sure these are these are pretty much starter deck cards that they couldn't sell. Burst Breath, weak card. The A Forces, Hippo Token. Orchestrated Release. Should be 2 machine monsters. Target one monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. If your opponent controls a link monster, you can target 2 monsters. You can only activate Orchestrated Release once per turn. Part of the orchestrated set, I believe. And it could be part of somebody's starter deck. Time Thief Bezel Ship. Monster effect. Machine. Quick effect. Contribute this card and target one Time Thief XYZ monster you control. Don't have any time monsters. Another Salamangreat Foxer. Why does it look like part Beetle, part Wolf? That's weird. Clock Lizard, Link monster. 2 Cyberverse monsters. Psychic Tracker. I believe Psychic cards have gotten. They're one of the newer types. I believe they used to not. Were there Psychics? I'm not entirely sure, but they've increased the number of Psychic cards that they in this series alone. Whatever. Christon. Thystvern. Machine monster. Some sort of Devil Dragon. Machine type, good for a machine deck. Doki Doki. Rock monster. You can discard one. I really don't use rock monsters. I really don't. Chemic Critter, Hydron, Hawk. A water monster, but a winged beast. Gemini as well. So a recombination device. Target one. Yeah, part of the alien set. Really don't use alien cards either. Grado Combat. I mean, stuff I'm really not going to use. Whatever, but as far as these 25 card packs go, yeah, I Envoy. I'm pretty sure that's Envoy of Darkness. These are pretty much just a mixed bag. As far as Link monsters go, I mean, I try to get as much as I can now because none of them know what they do. I mean, they seem pretty good. These are just really makes you not know. You don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, the older card series, a regular starter deck stuff from like Yugi Kaiba and Rex and Joey. Honestly, those cards really suck, and that they don't complement each other too well. They're just going themed off the shelf, and that's why they don't work any well. Structure deck, always recommend. These 50-50, I really don't endorse that you get these 25 for a cards pack. I believe I got one for Christmas from my sister. That actually pulled some really good stuff. This one, not so much. A lot of this I'm really not going to use, or I already have. Pretty much, I'd say more than half of these I already have, except for the, 25% of these. I don't recommend. Or do, I don't know. It depends on what you feel like doing. It's like $5-6. You want to pull some better stuff, I recommend just going with these. They're a little bit on the cheaper end. You get a couple packs, plus you get some rares you can probably actually work with. Other than that, many of the water cards and plat ones I'm really stoked about, but that is pretty much all that I have. I don't know if any of these are still. That one I really like. That's gonna clutch you out of some. Should have moved this out the way a long time ago. That's gonna clutch you out of anything. It's kind of crazy how all the end cards end up being trap cards. But yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully I start making more videos once again. I haven't been doing that. It's just been playing a lot of Overwatch. Then I got sick with COVID-19. That put me out for a good 3 weeks. And starting school back up once again. So I'll probably be frustrated with school and start making more YouTube videos. So hope to see you soon if anybody actually is watching this channel. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and I hate outros.